It was at this point last year where the main question for the Houston Texans was, are they going to trade Jadeveon Clowney, and who to? Are they going to try to get a All Pro left tackle, or are they going to try to get somebody else? But we're going to discuss almost a year later, did the Houston Texans win the Jadeveon Clowney trade? We're going to discuss the next cutie intro.
It's the city of the dream team. Hakeem, two-ring, Beyonce, yeah, me. And I remember hot summer, hot winter. I couldn't fight, so the block.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to 713 Houston Sports. I am your host, Mr. 713. And guys, this is a very tough question. This is a hard one for me, right? I see both sides. Let's start off with the side against it, that the Houston Texans lost the trade. The run defense got absolutely worse. The defense got worse as well. Some of that is to blame on Mr. Romeo Crennel. The run defense was absolutely atrocious. And when J.J. Watt got hurt, this defense didn't have an identity. It didn't have a leader. It was just horrible. And we all know that when J.J. Watt got hurt before, we knew that the defense was fine because Clowney. And there was at one point, when Brock Osweiler was here, there was no J.J. Watt, but we still had the number one defense in the league due to Mr. Jadeveon Clowney being an absolute game wrecker. We lost his game wrecking ability that Jadeveon Clowney does have. And we immediately saw it, week one against the Saints. We saw it against the Chiefs because as Clowney is on the Texans and we play against two teams, I don't know if we lose. I think we win. If you look at, hey, we won the trade. We got Jacob Martin. We got Gary Conley. Jacob Martin absolutely was, flashed that he could be a potential very good pass rusher. You heard Colin Collinsworth say it at Sunday Night Football. On Sunday Night Football, the Houston Texans found themselves a pass rusher, and that was Jacob Martin, as he sacked Tom Brady for 1.5 sacks. Jordan from Texan Thoughts absolutely loves Jacob Martin. I love Jacob Martin. There was a stat that said if he played almost 75 to 80% of the snaps, he would have had 12 plus sacks. So he has that pass rushing ability. His play against the run is iffy, and that's what Jadeveon Clowney is great at. And if you also look at the other part of the trade, the Seattle Seahawks sent the Houston Texans a third-round pick, and the Houston Texans and then used that third-round pick to go get Mr. Gary Conley, who was pretty much a bust in Oakland because they did draft him in the first round, and he come and almost revived his career. 14 pass breakups, 3 in the playoffs, didn't let a wide receiver go over 84 yards. He was almost a borderline shutdown corner for the Houston Texans, and he's only going to get better. So the way I see the Houston Texans win this Jadeveon Clowney trade is if we see Jacob Martin ball out and we see Gary Conley continue to do what he's doing. Because if not, then I don't think you won the trade. Because you lost somebody like Clowney, who was a fantastic player, an elite run defender, okay pass rusher, but he was a game wrecker. People game planned for Jadeveon Clowney. Let's not act like Jadeveon Clowney was an absolute scrub. When we had him, we were just fantastic against the run, and he was always a threat, and he made big plays. Sacking Andrew Luck, getting the forced fumble over there in Indy. Picking up Tom Brady, taking it back for a pick 6. Jadeveon Clowney has made big plays for the Houston Texans. I think it all comes down to this season. And if Gary Conley and if Jacob Martin do not ball out, then you lost this trade. Now, this could all be negated if the Houston Texans go out and get Mr. Jadeveon Clowney, who is still a free agent, who we know that Bill O'Brien did have talks with Jadeveon Clowney himself. And if you didn't hear the news, Bill O'Brien called Clowney himself and said, I'm sorry for the way I mishandled the situation last year. Would you be willing to come back? And Jadeveon Clowney said he thinks about it. He still lives here. He still trains here. So it's up in the air. It's probably not going to happen, but it is up in the air. How you win the Jadeveon Clowney trade is you need those two players to ball out, or you bring back Clowney. But we're going to discuss it. But let me know what you guys think, guys. As always, go Texans. Y'all have a blessed day.